we're live. I hate going live on my computer. I wish I could use StreamYard on my phone because let me tell you, I'm pretty much talking to nobody right now. But the people who watch the replay will see this. I feel like the video quality on the computer, and I've said this since college when I was doing Zoom, compared to on my phone. The computer cameras are just horrible, even if you add a little an external webcam. Just, okay. Hi, Mom. Hello. We're doing a makeup live today, or I'm going to play in makeup, so buckle in with the horrible, horrible video quality that is a camera, a webcam, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to get demonetized if I start singing. I feel like I need to, turn up my volume or something as if, that's impacted at all. Goodness gracious. Is this? Stay on point, just sharpen me. Well, good to know that. Hi, everybody. Is it already sharpened? Yes. It smells weird. Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm not sorry. I'm watching a cat. Is the fan bothering y'all before we start? Because right now I feel like I need the fan, but I can definitely turn it. I say that as I'm covering myself up. But can y'all hear the fan? Is it bothering you? Let me know. You're here for life.
Hey, Cup. The Cup say hi? Hey, Cup.
To me. Fan is fine. You can't hear the fan? I can turn it off if y'all want. Did you figure out what happened with my last live? No?
Or lower it even if you need.
Is it on the highest?
It's on one of the higher ones.
You can turn it off. I don't need it right this minute. I might when I start getting...
Here, I'll put it on something a little... Put it
on the lowest one. I have to have a fan when I nap, and I nap in here. Yeah, just put it on the...
How's this?
Just put it on the lowest one because I'm already getting cold, but I'm going to need something once I start putting makeup on my face.
How about this? It's the second one. There's 5. That's number 2.
It's fine. It's good.
It was on number 4 before.
It's like tickling my ear hair. So let's talk about how my day went. So the reason I haven't done, y'all probably haven't seen me a whole lot on YouTube. My Facebook has been very sporadic. I have had an awful week since... What do we say, Sunday? It started out horrible on Sunday. So the way that I work when I kind of, if I don't have anything to do, I can just relax. So all last week, I was just waiting to get to Saturday to help work my mom's goats. Next big event I had was today. And that is because I had a doctor's appointment today. I know what you're thinking. Doctor's appointments, they're normal. This doctor's appointment, I'm not going to go into details, but what I am going to say is this is a doctor's appointment where I had to talk a lot to the doctor. It wasn't just to go in, get my meds refilled, anything. I'm having some issues, but I'm fine. Everything's fine. But I actually had to sit down in a consult room with the doctor and talk, face to face. This wasn't just run of the mill. And I also knew that I would potentially have to get blood work with this visit, which I was not excited to do. Fun fact, I've never done blood work before because I'm terrified of needles. And the only other reason I have gone to a doctor, yes, today's Thursday. The only other reason I've gone to a doctor is for my anxiety. And my anxiety is the word hereditary?
Talking about genetic?
Genetic, yeah. So it's hereditary, comes from both my mom and my dad. So, and my anxiety doctor knows my dad, so I didn't have to get my thyroid checked or anything. And so I'm very much I'm avoid my doctors kind of person. I'm right there with you. And so I'm so sorry I missed last night. We did have to run errands. But I also was not good last night. I was spacey. I probably should have had a stronger anxiety pill than my day-to-day, if you know what I mean. But it was bad, and I was terrified of getting blood work done. So this would be the first time. I don't know what you're thinking. Don't you have tattoos? Yep, I got. See, this is what I mean by this. Like, this camera is horrible on my laptop. I've got 2 right there, and then I've got a cross on my ankle. So, I just was not looking forward to the actual blood work, because I talked to the phlebotomist when she was doing it, because I told her, I said, I know you're going to think I'm crazy because you can see 2 visible tattoos, and she's like, no, it's different. You're okay. It was a really great experience. What a lot of y'all don't know is when I got my meningitis shot and when I got my COVID vaccine for my brother years back, I cussed out both phlebotomists. Not intentionally, but it was a reaction. The first lady, she tried to distract me by asking me which college I was going to, and just out of complete, you can ask my mom. She was there because meltdown, can't do things on my own. I was like, I know what you're trying to do. And then she just stuck me with the needle and was like, oh, you B word. And then when I got
sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't apologize to her. I was not a happy camper. This was no. This was pre-medicine. My mom had to apologize for me. This was in 2018. I got medicated later. This was before college. You
don't want to get on the bad side of people sticking needles in you.
Well, here's the thing. It was like a vaccine clinic.
She might just think you were mean.
My mom had to apologize for me. And then when we went and got our COVID vaccines, it was at Walgreens. And it's not that she wasn't gentle or anything, but again, I didn't get much of a warning, and it burnt. And I dropped an F-bomb, and she looked at me like I was crazy. So today, Ellie went to the doctor with me because, again, I can't do anything on my own. We go in, and I told him, I mean, he's seen all week. It's been awful. And my leg was shaking so bad. When I was talking to the doctor, I was crying. But when we go to get the labs after I seen the doctor, because it was more consult style, I told the phlebotomist, I was like, I'm really sorry. I want you to know I have a track record for calling the people that have stuck me with needles a really mean name. And so if I do that, I'm sorry. However, she was wonderful, was she not?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, it's okay. I know I'm not."
She goes, I said, I have a track record for calling people the B word. And she goes, I know I'm not one of those. And she was great. And she actually could tell I was very anxious because they put on my file, this is a new doctor. I'm a new patient here today. The doctor put on my file.
Very anxious.
Very anxious. I was like, oh, Lord. So, it was a whole thing. And so they're running a full panel, and she goes, okay, you know what? She slid before she wanted to look at my arms, and she goes, oh, this is great. And I was like, oh, Lord. Here, let's start here also. I've heard that when you're going to get your blood drawn, I didn't know if I was going to get my blood drawn today. I had a good feeling about it, and ultimately, yes. I heard you have to fast a lot of times. Well, I've never gotten my blood drawn before. So what did Megan decide to do at 12 o'clock last night? Stop eating and drinking completely. My appointment was at 9:30. And I didn't drink any water. I drank no water. And we go out of that. And I'm talking to Ellie, and I'm like, yeah, I did real good, fasting. And, I didn't eat or drink anything.
Well, no, because it hurt. And I said that if you didn't have any water beforehand, that it hurts when you get the needle inside you just a little bit more, because I guess your
veins aren't popping as much.
You're not protruding, so you have to go a little farther in to get into it or whatever.
And then that's when I was like, You're not
supposed to drink water.
You're not supposed to drink water.
And I was like, no, you're not supposed to fast. That's what fasting is. And I was like, fasting doesn't include water. Fasting is only water.
So yeah, I decided that on my own, and I don't know if I told him that. So somebody just said, don't have a baby if you can't take a little needle. There are things in life. Okay, so the reason the reason I got the blood work today was also like when you reach a non-negotiable point,
Yeah.
like when there's something I don't want to go into it.
Well, you did it. I'm proud of you. There's a difference between like doing something because you can versus like when you wholeheartedly know you have to.
Like this was a I have to thing, And then so if I do want to have a baby of my own years from now, that will be a time where I have to buck up, And so sometimes you just have to buck up. And today was a buck up. And literally the doctor goes, okay, it's time to put your big girl panties on. And I was like, big girl panties. And I'm walking around the doctor's office saying that. Going to the doctor with me is an experience, was it not? I think I told the phlebotomist. She said, oh, I'll see you next time. And I said, no, that's not funny. I'm not going to see you again. So what else happened? Yeah, she gave me a stool to like a little, it was like a little seat to put my feet up. She put a fan on me. That was great. The fan was nice until she stuck me with the needle. I did cuss. I said one cuss word, did I not? I think
it was more than that. It was one cuss word, but like probably 5 to 10 times.
We can imagine which word it was. Y'all don't ever hear me cuss, and you probably won't ever, but I do when I get frustrated, upset, passionate, or scared. I will. Yeah. I imagine there was some F-bombs dropped.
Have you warned her before? She understood.
I did warn her that, to be fair, I warned her. Did I get a sticker? No, I got a nice little piece of gauze with a Band-Aid that as soon as we got out to the car, I had to have Ellie rip off because it was messing with the OCD of something touching me and I did not feel clean. And then, not even that, I'm calling my mom after that to debrief her on like what happened at the doctor because again can't do anything on my own, and we're talking on the phone and all of a sudden I have a fever blister on my lip that's healing. It starts gushing blood, and me and Ellie, we're in the car trying to go to Culver's, and my mom can attest to this. I am gushing blood. It's all over my hands from my lip. I didn't bite it. I didn't do anything because I was talking, and I've got blood all over my hand. Then I have to go into Culver's to wash my hand because what else am I going to do with all this blood? Because I don't know. The first thing I decided to do was go like this instead of getting a napkin. And then we couldn't find a napkin. And Ellie found a Rogue shirt. And then my mom's like, no.
Going to the restaurant. You're almost there.
She's like, no, don't. You're going to stain his shirt. And it's been a day. So that's why if you feel that I've been a little absent, that's definitely, where I've been, but we're through it now. We're done. It was not that awful. I would not call it a good experience. I will not enjoy going to the doctor again. I do not, because even if I know that everything is okay, I still freak out. Do we have somebody being mean?
No, our viewers would never love me. Or YouTube would never.
If y'all are gonna come at other people in the comments, y'all are gonna have to stop. I'm not playing. I have had days of being anxious, and now we're hitting the ground running in the next week, are we not?
Big sneak. We're
hitting the ground running in the next week, aren't we?
With what?
That thing that we were going to do on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be very exciting. But...
I was going to let her talk about it first.
Who?
Should I mention it on here? Should I talk about it?
It's up to you, Lovey. It's your life. It's your choice.
I'm not going to say when, but in the next week.
In the next period of time, I would say.
Soon. So, since my last live, I think I did it on my phone. Maybe not. We have had some recent developments. Y'all know I really want an emu. I've since been educated. Emu. And I got a hold of Marie from Okie Dokie Farm. Yes, I know I'm coming. Yes, I'm coming to your house on Saturday, Mom. But I just kind of, I'm preluding because it's happening soon in the next week. We were going to do it Saturday, but it can't happen Saturday now. So we are getting an emu. I'm not going to talk about all the little details. I'm not going to talk about which one. If you watch Marie, you should definitely go check out her channel, though, on YouTube and Facebook. It's Okie Dokie. Okie Dokie. Why did I do that? I'm literally
saying Okie Dokie Farm.
I'm literally gonna call her thing Okie Dokie Farm. She's not Okie Dokie Farm. She's Random Okie Farm. She's in Oklahoma. Random Okie Farms. Yes, she is wonderful. I talked to her for about an hour. We are pretty much the same person. Me and Marie, I would say, are the same person. We are very, very, very similar. We talked a lot. She raises really, how would you put this? Really tame emus. And
they're very friendly and they're sweet.
They are. I've gotten videos of the emu we're going to get. So full disclosure, it's not going to be a rescue. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's a rescue. The reason we are getting an emu, though, is also for other guard animal purposes. And I like birds, okay? Yes, hands-on. She has very hands-on birds. She's picked the bird for me. And she said she picked the one that she think will be best. I've talked to her a lot about male versus female. Like, we had a very extensive conversation about it all. And the gist that I've gotten from her is, we've also talked about, do I need 2 or 1? We have talked a lot, and it's all about how you raise them. It really is. How it's going to be with the, what is that? That's like something from Cup. How they're going to be is how you raise them, you know? And I told her, you know, I could get a little bitty chick in March, but I was like, no, I'd rather have one that you've already started, honestly, if they're already started, like, definitely. And she's picked one out for me. I am having her favorite. Trudy, you must watch her channel too. I think I saw you in our comments when me and her were like talking in the comment section. I am getting her favorite. Really excited about that. She asked me, which one do you want? And I was like, I don't know. Now, she calls these chicks. They are not chicks. They are so big, but they're still technically chicks. And so don't worry, you know, I have talked to her. She will be my guiding advice with emus. You know, if anything happens and I need to get another one, I'll get from her. But the thing about emus that can be really hard with birds like that, especially ostrich, you know, all of those things. If you get them as a rescue, that's great, okay? Like Jake's got Littlefoot. That is really great. But there could be an issue with potential temperament, right? Because they were raised differently. Now, luckily, Littlefoot is very young. And so however Jake and Lissa raise Littlefoot will, you know, turn out. But ones that we can't guarantee how its life has been previously can be a problem with big birds, especially when we've got fainting goats. That was what was really important to me. I wanted to rescue. I really did. And I talked to her about that, and she said, I completely understand about you wanting to rescue, but these are the kind of animals that if you're going to put with your littles, because she's actually watched my channel before and watched me do a walkabout. She's like, you walk around with your animals all the time. I was like, yeah, I do. I just do walkabouts, and somehow everybody still loves that. I don't know how they don't think it's boring. But for sure, you know, just taking her advice, and she said that you really, with what you're doing, and you want it to become part of the herd with your animals, you want your animals, your already existing animals, to be safe. You really don't want to go for a rescue, which, yes, that's unfortunate. I know we're a rescue. I know we are. But this emu is going to be great for guard purposes, just like the ostrich. And so, you know, there are ostrich versus emu. Do your research. They are very different. And I've always wanted a big bird, but not big. So if you want to think of how big her emu is going to get, it'll be about Ellie's height. So it will tower over me, and it might be an inch or two taller than Ellie if. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
That's a little different than yesterday when it came to my height, remember?
I was messing with you because I knew it would get a reaction. I tested him yesterday. So a lot of times, we're in Cup and Cake's room right now where his Xbox is set up, where my Xbox is set up. So Ricardo, she has 3 levels of emus, and she sells her emus, so they're all different prices. She has standard. I don't know what the middle one is called, and then she has the whites. The whites have blue eyes and they're gorgeous. Sorry, I'm going everywhere again. So he's on his Xbox and he wears headphones, and a lot of times I talk to him, and I know he hears me because 5 minutes later he'll answer my question. I'm like
what? Or like, oh yeah,
something.
This.
5 minutes later. So last night he was joking around with one of the people on his game. He's like, "Yeah, I'm 7 foot in real life."
Well, because my character on Madden is 7 foot, so I was like, well, and then they were saying like, man, I heard what they said, but I said something like, yeah, I'm 7 foot in real life too, so I just made it like myself.
And so I messed with him, and I was like, "You are idiot," and I was messing with him, like, "You're lying, like you are lying out your butt right now." And then I think at some point I said, "You're 5'8" at best."
I was like, I know, I'm just kidding. I'm 5'8", and you're like
at best.
Sly at best.
And it caught his attention, and that's how I know that he listens. He just chooses. So, yeah.
It's not subconscious though. It's not intentional.
But yeah. Y'all, we were going to go get the emu on Saturday. That's kind of where our plans were. But then I had to text Marie, and she's actually at an auction right now. And so I'm going to say this now. I know some of y'all might not be fans of auctions, but she has really great content. And she's a really, really, she seems like a really great person. And I had talked to her before she even planned the auction. So I talked to her, I think like 2 weeks ago now. As soon as I got off the live, I messaged her, and the next day we had like an hour conversation. So this has been in the works for a little bit. So that'll come soon. We're talking to her about when we want to go. She is in Oklahoma. So I think it's 6 hours away from us. So that's definitely going to have to be a long trip. I would love to stay up there and hang out with her, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it right now. I feel like right now we're in the thick of just a lot of busyness.
Yeah, we had a few other things, and even she's not ready right this moment.
No, so I'm going to talk to her about maybe sometime next week, us doing a day trip up there.
Let's say indefinitely.
But it will happen, just so you know. Something else. Don't worry about us having more than we can handle. We definitely are doing better than we were. Sometimes we just go through a week or two of just feeling like it's so overwhelming, but I feel like we've got a really good balance going on right now, and I'll be the one that takes care of the bird mainly and bonds with the birds. So yeah, but she's great. If you have the time, see the spot where she drew my blood is itching. And I feel like in my head it still hurts, but I know it doesn't because I can like hit it and it's fine. But yeah, she's really great. Love her stuff. She's busy this weekend. She's at an auction this weekend.
Sorry, buddy.
What was that?
I stepped on his tail accidentally.
Well, he should have moved. I think it's an exotic animal auction, I think. She's also looking out. She has a chicken show too, I think, or something she's going to. And she's going to be looking out for candy corn Polish chickens for me. I told her, she goes, I can source birds really well. And I was like, okay, here's my list. When you find them, let me know. And I'll make another day trip. All right, so that's my laundry list. Now we can just hang out. And I'm going to do my makeup because I feel like I need some makeup therapy. And I also got some new palettes that I want to show y'all. We went to, what happened that day? Was I just like...
What day?
When we went to, why did I decide that I needed retail therapy? something had to have happened. Her YouTube channel, she also has a Facebook, but right now she's posting more on YouTube. It's Random Okie Farms. Yeah, Random Okie Farms. She's great. You'll know it once you see it. So we went to Ulta, and I love makeup, y'all. I love makeup. So I got a new palette. This is Morphe. 'Tis the season. It's a big old palette, of course. But you're not going to be able to see the shades so well. But we got a pink glitter right there in the middle. And I am excited to just talk to y'all and play in makeup. I kind of want to do an orange look. But I also got another palette because I'm crazy. I got 2 Christmas palettes. And then this is the Morphe Share the Secret. This is their holiday. Another one. And we've got a very white shimmery shade right there. So I am very, very excited. The lighting in here is very warm lighting, so it makes it very hard for me to see the shade. So I am going to have to use my phone light sometimes. This is such a pretty palette. Y'all aren't going to be able to see it. If you want to see the real colors, look up the palette name and you'll be able to see it. So I don't know what I want to do for my eyeshadow yet, so I'm going to start with my base like always. But yeah, let's just chat and hang out. If I can explain what I'm doing, I definitely don't have to, but I just want to hang out and do some makeup. I do have a huge pimple that turned into a scab right here that I have to cover up. So yeah, maybe we'll let Ellie pick the color of my makeup. Not right now. No, not right now.
Oh, not yet.
I'm not on my eyeshadow. No. So what have y'all been up to? Ooh. Let's start on primer. I am so ready for the holiday seasons, y'all. This weekend we are going to be painting pumpkins at my mom's house, and I want to make it a competition because I think that I can make the best pumpkin. But I can't show anybody what pumpkin I'm doing because then, like, one of them will copy me.
Can you guess what pumpkin I'm doing?
You never told me which pumpkin you were going to do.
The football.
65 days until Teresa retires. We're counting down the days with you. Animal pumpkins. I'm not going... Does Ulta have foundation palettes? What do you mean by a foundation palette? Ulta is essentially just a store that has skincare, hair care, body care, and makeup. And they have like a bunch of different counters of brands. Ulta also has drugstore makeup and high-end. But, like, do they have powder foundation? Yeah, you just have to look up kind of, like, the brand. So, I'm trying to think. Oh, I gave that powder foundation to my mom. I don't think they have many, like, palettes that have it, but I know that they have lots of brands that have compacts and have powder foundation. You kind of have to go by the brand is kind of how it works. They don't have, like, a thing that says foundation, concealer, powder. You know, you have to go, like, if I wanted to get my foundation, I would have to go to the e.l.f. section and find it. Or if I wanted to go get my blush, I'd have to go to Kylie Cosmetics section and find my blush. You know, that's kind of how it works. But every brand, most of the brands there have a powder foundation because that's kind of an essential step to a routine. And anything... Like most of the brands that are in Walmart or Target or anything like that, those are considered drugstore brands. They have those at Ulta too, and they have a lot more shades because Ulta is a makeup store per se. So I got a new foundation shade, and I tried this the other night. You know, the one, the new foundation. It's too light. I needed that next shade. You remember when I was complaining in the store?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, okay? Here's my other one. So I'm in, Ulta is not cheap. I dropped $300 in there. Well, okay. It depends on what you're buying at Ulta. It depends on where you're going in Ulta. I think, what all did I get? I got a bunch of lipsticks. Hold on. I'll show you what all I got at Ulta, and I'm not afraid to tell you how much I spent. So I got these 2 palettes. I got this foundation. I got this lipstick. I got this lip gloss. I got this lip pencil. I got more. I know I got more. I know I got more. I just can't seem to find the stuff that I got. And then I got these other 2 lipsticks. And I got all of that for $100, which I think is a really, really good deal. You might not think that that's a good deal, but I've been buying makeup for a while, and I think that that's a really good deal. So if you shop drugstore, kind of, you're going to be able to, like, I'm trying to think what I can compare prices for you. This concealer right here is like probably between $18 to $32, I think. I don't know the exact one. You could go into and get an e.l.f. one for probably like $12. So I know I'm throwing stuff. So, it just kind of depends on where you buy. You can drop a lot of money in there, though. I will say, a lot of the brands that they have in there are cheaper than Sephora. Sephora has a lot of those luxury brands, but I saw some new luxury brands coming into Ulta, like Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath Labs. Those are like makeup artist brands, and they are crazy expensive. One of Natasha Denona's eyeshadow palettes is $129. So, just saying. How's Oki? Oki is adorable. I was not able to put hands on him today. Didn't do a whole lot of outside time today with everything going on. You love Urban Decay. I got 1 Urban Decay. I definitely have 2 Urban Decay palettes. I got this from Urban Decay. At Macy's, she's always spent so much. Department stores can rack up the prices if they want. Okay, Okie Dokie is Okie Dokie. Okie is Okie Dokie. He's doing great. He is hopping around the pasture just like the cutest little baby he is. I was watching him today. It rained here today, and so he was very just everywhere. The cooler weather made him like frisky. Yeah, it does depend on what you buy. I've definitely I used to asked for Christmas for gift cards there. And I would spend a lot on the luxury brands, because I also thought that if it's a luxury brand, surely that means that it's better than what's considered a drugstore brand. And that can be the farthest thing from the truth. There's a full moon on Saturday. Bless all of the teachers' hearts tomorrow. That's something I said time and time again. The moon and the feathers, the weather affects how the children act. Welcome, Sarah. We'd love to have you here. You can mix the lighter foundation, which is darker. That is exactly what I did. I don't know if you can tell. I've got 2 orange of a foundation and 2 light. That's why I'm mixing it a little bit. It's not going to be perfect. I wanted to get my certain shade, but apparently a lot of fair people bought their shades that day. So that's all right. I'm doing my makeup completely backwards. I'm going to have to put like my camera up in front so I can see what I'm doing, because it's like messing me up having to do my makeup backwards. I'm going to put it right there. But how are y'all doing today? How are we doing? Are we having a good day? Need a foundation brush. You never find the right foundation. I do need more light. The lighting in here is terrible. But
why don't you do a lamp or something?
I just put too much foundation right there. If you want, you're in the middle of a game.
No, I'm just typing.
If you want to go get me a lamp, that mirror out in the living room would be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
Do you have a ring light?
Were you murmuring under your breath, making fun of me?
No, I was reading. I have a really hard time finding the right foundation too. I've always struggled with that, but what I've learned is you can make it work. Makeup is magical, and you can always, always, always make it work.
Oh, you were teasing me or heckling me. You were like, psst, psst, psst. I remember back when I was in high school, I had a teacher, and when
I would never do that.
When somebody would go to the bathroom and they would come back, we'd be talking about anything like.
You mean you? No, when you would go to the bathroom and you would just disappear for the whole class?
When any kid went to the bathroom and they would come back, he'd be in the middle of, talking or teaching a lesson or whatever, and I'd be like, wait, there he is. There he is. Every time. It's like a prank he would do. Whoops, there he is.
This is so light. I should have added more dark. I cannot ever find I can't even mix properly either. It's okay. I'm gonna look like a ghost for a minute, but it's okay. We're gonna fix it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. That circle line that Wella got us, it's not a light. You need a new powder. Well, Mom, I told you.
That's not the one you want. You want a different one, you said.
I look so bad. I would like that. That would be nice if I could have that.
Okay,
because it would help me a lot. Okay, let's take some of this dark shade and let's just dark. Is this the dark shade? This is the dark shade. Mom, I told you. I don't think that this is the dark shade. It is. It's in the living room on the coffee table. I'm also not going to blend this down my neck, y'all, because I'm going to take it off. I only blend down my neck when I am actually going to be wearing the makeup out. I look like a ghost. I need more. Okay. I'm just going to okay, that's too much. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. The more the merrier, right? Maybe I will blend some down my neck.
This one?
Sure.
This is a lamp, right? Isn't it? There was no lamp on the coffee table, but
because I didn't.
This was the one nearest to it that I.
Well, because I didn't ask for a lamp.
Yes, for a mirror.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
But if you can plug the lamp in, that would be very nice.
That's an example. There's a pinpoint example of me being kind of focused or spaced out. Well, but I heard you say that the lighting was bad, so I brought something to kind of help.
Oh, the lighting is horrible in here.
I brought something to help with the lighting.
This is what he brought me. I asked for a mirror, a stand-up mirror. He quit. Well, it's like the Pixar one. I mean, I don't even know where he found this. I didn't even know that this was in there. But I am going to have him plug this in, too. And then y'all are really going to see how scary I look because I have my phone right here in front of me.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. You don't have to plug that in. I'm just going to have that for myself.
What do you plug it in for?
Honey, there's a ring light there.
Oh, but we should plug it in. That's 2-in-1. That's so much better than.
No, that's fine because I'm going to set this right here so I can see myself. There's not anywhere that I can put this and it won't extend long. Whoa. Can y'all? And here's the thing. I look great on my phone, but here on my computer, I hate computer lighting. I really do. And I can't.
The Lord said, let there be light.
Let there be light. See, that's too much, though. It doesn't have settings.
We can set it much further
away. Okay, can you plug this one in instead? Sorry, y'all. I feel like that y'all are having y'all's own conversation while I'm over here trying to figure myself out. Can you unplug that one and plug this one in instead? And I can continue. I can do it from here. Yeah.
Is that good enough right there?
No, because look at.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I look fine on my camera, but not on my.
Isn't the plug doesn't reach? Oh. So give it a few more inches, I suppose. All right, come on. There, it's plugged in.
Let me turn that one off. Woo!
Better?
Oh!
Better? No?
No. Can you turn that one on now? Did you?
Our electricity bill is going to be through the roof this month if we keep this up.
It's only for like an hour.
I know, okay.
It's only for an hour.
Hope we don't short the breaker.
We're not going to short the breaker. When did you get in here, Daffy?
She bum rushed in when I left.
Okay, so now I do look like a ghost, but now it's because there's so much going on. I feel bad for Gigi, y'all, too. I haven't heard a whole lot of it. I've been really busy, but Daff. Here's Daffodil. No. Let me say hi, baby. Where are you going to go? Right on Mommy's palettes. I feel awful for her. She works so hard on that. I would feel bad for anybody who works hard on their content and then just to have somebody steal it. Skin prep is crucial to great makeup. That is true. I take my skin prep in the form of primers. I don't do my skincare right before my makeup. I do it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm really not, because honestly, what happens is I say I do my skincare and I wash my face diligently, and I don't. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to try to be that picture perfect person because I'm not. I definitely don't take care of my skin like I should, but I am blessed with very normal skin. I don't have a whole lot of breakouts. This is a really bright light. I wonder if I can do. That made it a little bit better. That neutralized. Daffy, don't look directly into the light, honey. There's something wrong with her. All right. That took a solid while to do. Now I need this mirror at least to know what I'm doing, because it inverts. Oh my gosh, it's cake.
Cakey.
I don't know if zoomies or she just got
the tail underneath the tail. Someone's sticking their paw underneath the door and it's agitating her.
Well, because she was playing with that wire too for the camera.
Oh.
Daffy, don't go into the light.
She's 9 years old. She don't play much. She still goes to place occasionally.
She's just a sweet baby. Okay, now it's time to blend out the concealer. Ooh. And see, I filmed a video, a tutorial of actually doing my makeup, broke it down breaking down my prom makeup, because some people wanted to know how I actually did all of that, like a tutorial. And I said that as soon as I put my makeup on, my nose starts running. And I'm not allergic to any of my makeup because I've been using most of these products since 2016. I haven't really changed my product lineup that much. Oh, I forgot to cover that pimple. Actually, that covered pretty well. You can barely see it. I use leftovers. Ooh, it hurts. I probably shouldn't be putting makeup on it. You know what? I just thought of something funny because I saw a comment from Ricardo last night when we had to go run errands. We ended up at Jack in the Box, as always, because when I'm having a bad night, a stressful time, we end up at Jack in the Box. Yeah, I know. I need to wash my brushes weekly also, but you know what? I also don't do that. And I know it's like a recipe for disaster, but I don't, and it's awful. I know. Don't take my bad
do what I
habit.
say, not what I do.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. See, my nose is running so badly. Oh my gosh. I did not just sneeze or whatever, blow snot into my sweater. I promise, or shirt. I'm not wearing a sweater because it's 80 degrees outside. Woo! Teresa, I'm so sad for you that you don't have a Jack in the Box. I wish everybody could experience Jack in the Box. My current order now has changed. It is a chicken fajita pita, no tomato, extra cheese. I'm missing a brush. Missing a brush.
That's really deja vu. Literally yesterday, my friend from Ohio and I were talking. She's from Ohio too, and he told me he don't have Jack in the Box. We were just talking about that yesterday. Like, deja vu to what y'all are talking about.
I'm missing a brush, and I think the cats took off with it. It's an essential brush. It's a fluffy brush, and I don't. And I'm really sad because it's one of my favorite brushes. It's my only powder brush. Okay. You're going to have to talk to them from there because, guys, I have to go find this brush. This is an essential brush.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything urgent. I will entertain the audience.
Oh, watch out. They're going to get you for that. Mm-hmm.
I'll just peek my head across and be like, hello, friends. How are we today?
Hi, Loveland. Hi, Noodles.
How are you guys doing today? Yeah, Ohio folk don't have Jack in the Box, do they? I mean, Jack in the Box. I know Meg loves it. Meg goes in phases. She gets obsessed with things for a few months and then moves on to a different one. I think we all are kind of like that with different things. I'm like that with a lot of stuff. That's her with fast food places. So it was a McDonald's kick, the McDonald's phase a few months ago, and then right now we're in the middle of a Jack in the Box phase. Hello, friends. Hope y'all are doing very well today. I told them about how you go in phases, how it was a McDonald's phase before, now it's a Jack in the Box phase. It's all that you want, all you think about when we go get food.
It is.
South Dakota doesn't have a Jack in the Box either.
I seriously feel for the people that have not had Jack in the Box. It's really sad because Jack in the Box just has so many good things. They asked how you are doing. You're not happy with your McDonald's? What happened at your McDonald's? I don't know. I get angry at my McDonald's a lot too. I get really upset if they give me the wrong Coke, like if they give me a diet. That very quick way. Oh, Betty says Whataburger. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The other day, again, this is all part of the bad week, and I did not want to eat. I could not stomach eating. And so Ellie's like, okay, let's go get you just whatever you're hungry for, let's go for it. So we ended up at pizza from Mod Pizza, but then we wanted to wait until we got home to eat because it's pizza, I didn't want to eat in the restaurant. So we also stopped at Whataburger and got fries with ketchup, and that's where I got my drink from because Whataburger's ketchup is awesome. I do not like Whataburger's food though. They have a good Coke, but McDonald's is definitely better, hands down. But I am on a Jack in the Box kick because think about it. Jack in the Box has burgers. I'm not a burger person, but they do have burgers. I know they have chicken sandwiches. They have chicken nuggets, which are great. They have chicken strips, which used to be really phenomenal. Now they're not. Their tacos, I love. They have egg rolls. They have jalapeno poppers. And they have a chicken fajita pita. And then they have some kind of bowls and stuff. And then they have breakfast all day, which is they're just great. Try their chicken and rice bowl with their egg rolls. I'm going to have to do that. Here's the thing. I'm a very, McDonald's does have the best Coke.
Huh?
McDonald's has the best Coke. They want to know where your favorite place to eat is.
Olive Garden.
You heard him. Really? Not Cheesecake Factory?
Cheesecake Factory? No, after I think it was like a brutal. I don't know how to explain it. Like I was like a culture shock the first time I had it, but then like it kind of was a little more down to earth the second time we went. It was a different location, so maybe it wasn't as good as the first one.
I think you were really hungry that day.
The first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was early in the morning. We were getting some Polish chicks, and so. But yeah, I can't put it above Olive Garden.
The thing is I think what I'm here to realize is I really can't eat. Hold on.
It started raining out there.
I checked the forecast. It wasn't supposed to. My forecast says it's not raining. It definitely is. It's pouring. Come here. I want to show you something. Oh, In-N-Out. How did you feel about In-N-Out?
In-N-Out? I liked it. It was.
Oh my.
Is the weather okay out there? Like.
Is somebody screaming?
No. It's the wind. It's just really windy out there.
It says it's not. It says that there's nothing.
I gotta.
Yeah, do you just... Actually, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna check the cameras real quick. I don't know where you're gonna go check, but I'm gonna check the birds. Honestly, I can't. Y'all won't be able to see it. I can't see anything on any of these cameras right now. And all the birds have shelter though, so let's see what's Rocky doing. Okay, so here's the thing. Rocky has I'm looking at my camera right now. Rocky and his ladies have plenty of shelter. They've got tarps, and it's not raining sideways right now. It's raining straight down. And they have that little coop I built them for when it rains for them to go in there. What are they doing? They're sitting on their roosting bars in the middle of the rain. I can't help a chicken that won't help themselves. I see I can't even see Hey Hey's pen. However, Rocky's pen is covered by a tree, so they don't get a whole lot of rain. But literally, I just looked at him sitting on the roosting bar. Like, what is wrong with him? You would think he would want to get out of the rain, but this is something that I've said time and time again. A lot of people are like, oh, you saw my legs, Rhonda. Yeah, my legs. I actually was afraid when I went to the doctor this morning that I wore leggings, but I didn't know what I was going to wear. And so if I wore shorts, because it's hot outside, but luckily it was cool because of a rain spell. I was afraid that I was going to have to explain that, like, I'm not being abused by anybody. I guess I am. I'm being abused by a freaking rooster. If you didn't see Ellie's video today, I showed off my legs. There's bruises everywhere from peck marks. And here's the thing. I only go in Rocky's pen for like maybe 5 minutes max in the day. You know, Rocky's one you kind of just watch from a distance and then just take care of him. But in those 5 minutes, he kills me. He hurts. And it doesn't, even if it doesn't like physically hurt, the bruises are bad. But yeah, he's sitting out there on his roost. I mean, it's raining. People always say, you know, chickens like to sit on their roosting poles and things like that, and they like to go in their coops. Hey likes to lay on the ground at night, even when it's cold out, when it's been colder outside. He likes to lay on the ground. I genuinely do not understand what is wrong with my birds. They're just not normal sometimes. Okay. Whew, okay, do I bruise easily? I bruise so easily. Okay, Ricardo, your chickens do the same thing. They just like to lay down in the ground. I know that like during the day they'll lay down and they'll try to get cool and take dust baths, but I'm talking at night I watch Hey Hey lay on the ground instead of going in the coop, even when it's cool outside. Is there anything I can do to protect myself from him? I've gone in there with, I went in there with a net, I think yesterday, and just kept him away. I will kick my boot up. I never kick him. Let me state that. I will never deliberately kick him or hurt him, but I will like put my foot up to avoid, because I watch him, and I can tell when he's about to like pounce me. So I watch to make sure I don't get like blindsided, and I just put my foot up to block him, and it normally makes him stop. Normally. Some days he's out for blood, literally. I've taken, Ellie took like a pitchfork in there almost. I don't even know where he found the pitchfork, but he took it in there. He didn't do anything with it. But when you carry like a big stick, Rocky won't come anywhere near you. But here's the thing. When I'm also trying to get his water and get his food to do chicken mash, the last thing I'm thinking about is getting stuff to protect myself from Rocky. Bad?
No, it's fine. We get heavy rain, but rain's never a problem. There's only wind. It's only wind that concerns me, but the wind stopped, so I think we're fine.
So I looked at those chickens. I looked at Rocky. Do you know where all 4 of them are?
Where?
They're sitting in the rain on the roosting pole. They won't go in their little coop.
Is the door open for them on the?
Yes. They're just sitting there. Like, there's some people that talk about like what standard chicken behavior is, and I'm sitting here going, guys, like we always get the animals that like to do the exact opposite. Okay, I'm missing another brush. The cats take off with my brushes if I leave them where they can get them. And they took off with another brush. I'm just not going to put, I do need to put a little bit of blush on. I can do that. That's not a problem. I can wash my brushes. We'll do that. And we'll just put a little bit of blush on, because blush does help my look. I also have no plan for what I'm about to do on my eyes. Yours, okay. Hi, Amanda. You're sit out in the rain too. Amanda, your little Bambi is killing me. Bambi is killing me. Is Bambi killing you?
Yeah, a little bit.
She's bad. Bambi's bad. She has gotten stuck so many times in the past 2 days, to the point that she's gotten so stuck that we have had to bend her front and back legs to get her to lay down, and then somebody has to like hover on top of her to get her to stay down, because otherwise she like lifts herself up so we can't get her horns through. She's killing me. She is really giving me a run for my money some days. Like I've gone outside and she's just sitting there crying, and I'm like, well, why is she crying? Oh yeah, because she got stuck again. And so now I have to watch the cameras 24/7 to when I know she's over in the area that she's getting stuck. You had the cattle panel. Yeah, the wood in the post is the problems. I'm hoping she's going to grow out of it a little bit now that she's gotten stuck in the same spot like 2 to 3 times now, you'd say. I don't think she got stuck today, did she?
Huh?
Did she get stuck today when you went out there? No, because she was over there with Annie at the Littles barn. She didn't get stuck today. But I'm hoping she's going to realize, hey, Mom and Dad don't like when I do this. I'm hoping she's just going to realize Mom and Dad didn't like it when I did this. And you know what? I did not like it when they had to make my body bear down to get me out. So I'm hoping she's going to really, really understand now. I told you them chickens are weird. Oh my gosh, they have no purpose as a chicken usually does. That's the thing, Polish don't lay much either. They lay like 120 a year, if that, and they are very, very small eggs. I had one Polish egg hatch. It was like random, and they're not laying anymore because they're either not mature or it's not the season. It's the season where they start to slow down. You can calm down over there. I love my chickens, but I have noticed my Polish have very, very strange behaviors. Okay, love, come here. This is the part where you help me pick. I'm kind of like, so I really like this palette, but I could use this pink glitter, but I'm also kind of like going towards this orange. I don't know. I want you to pick my shimmer. Pick the shimmery
What
one.
What does that mean?
Matte versus shimmer.
What shimmer?
I don't know how to explain that. It's so self-explanatory. Like shimmer.
Shimmer?
Whole place shimmer.
Like an overcoat, like a thin overcoat almost?
No, like a shimmery. Like this is glitter. These are shimmers. They shimmer. When I put the light on them, they shimmer.
Try Rap Star.
Can you point at it? You would choose that.
Her nice list looks cool too.
You picked two really hard ones.
I like the last one, the nice gift.
Nice list.
Nice list.
How? Yeah. It's got, okay, hold on. Oh my gosh. It's silver. Can you get me like a piece of toilet paper or a piece of paper towel?
Yes.
How am I literally? Shimmer is shine. See, guys, shiny, sparkle, shimmer. It makes sense. So he said I could either do this silver or this like yellow here. He really wants me to do this one. I feel more comfortable doing this one, but I did ask him and he said he wants this one. So I don't know how to do this. Like, what shade do I use to make that happen? It's so... Hold on. You know what I'm going to do, y'all? I'm going to take a little bit of this shimmer. It's very pigmented. I'm going to put some of it on my hand where I have the foundation. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take one of my eyeshadow brushes and I'm going to put some shades around it, like some browns, and see how they look. And if they look good... then I will use, this is a brown brush. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try a brown. This actually looks kind of mauve-y, like a mauve brown. And so what I'm going to do is I have this, you can kind of see it on my hand. I'm going to put some brown around it. Kind of similar to how I would do the makeup on my eye. And just kind of stipple it on my hand. And see how it looks with brown. This could come out totally terrible, y'all, because I steer away from... That's a bad brown, first of all. It's gonna have to be brown. I can't use another shade. I don't use black eyeshadow on my eye, which would go with it because I'm not comfortable using black eyeshadow. I don't have any blues or greens. Like, let me show you the extent of what I've got. I am a neutral gal. Like, most of the colorful ones are shimmers, but all of the bases. I do have a dark green, like a forest green, but I have this. That's pink too. What do you know? I like pinks. You've really put me up for a challenge with this one. You know that? He ain't even listening.
I do love giving you a challenge, Chloe.
Okay. You know what? I can do it just like I did my prom makeup. That's what I can do. I'll do it just like my prom makeup and hope everything comes out good. That's what we're going to hope, guys. We're going to use color that I am comfortable with. because that is how we will make this happen. Okay. I'm really I do my eyeshadow a certain way. So like for what works for my eye, certain, like I don't know. I have to have certain colors in certain placements. So when I say like obviously there's endless colors that could go with that. But for the way that I do my eyeshadow to fit my eye shape, I have to have like a light color, then a dark color, and then the shimmery shade on my eye. So I'm just hoping this looks good. And if it doesn't, we know who to blame, because it's not a skill issue. It's not a skill issue. It's a man picking colors issue. You didn't hear a word I said. Oh, see, you just slid that off your ear to see what I'm mumbling, didn't you?
No, or maybe I did subconsciously. I don't know. I think I had an itch on my ear, honestly. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I did do my makeup on the road. I think a lot of you were kind of shocked that I did my makeup on the road. I've done that for a while because it used to take me an hour to do regular, everyday makeup. And so my mom would, when we would go places, I had to have makeup on. I had to. And she'd be like, Megan, you don't wake up early enough to be able to do makeup like that. So I just started to take it on the road because I prioritize sleep probably more than
most people.
More than most people, definitely more
That's
than
okay. You know, Einstein slept 10 hours a day. He understood the importance of it.
Yeah, it used to take me an hour because I used to be like so meticulous about how I did it.
Do you think they can hear me over there?
I'm sure.
Can y'all hear me over there when I murmur, make little comments from way over here?
Sorry, I'm not looking at you.
I had said Einstein slept 10 hours a day, so he valued sleep too.
They can hear you.
They can hear me. Cool. Good.
Ooh, I have so many treats in the freezer I cannot wait to get to.
Lunch on.
I know. The question is, actually, here's the thing. Yesterday I did bad, and you did not stop me at the store. He's great. I tell him to do I got a hot date? I got a hot fiance, if that's what you're asking me.
Mm-hmm.
Come hither. Come hither. This is my hot date. He put a ring on it a while ago, so.
Hello, friends.
But he actually doesn't care for when I wear makeup. If you see me putting on makeup, I do it for fun. Like somebody who said it. Rhonda said the younger generation has got it down to a fine art, and that is true because that's what YouTube was mainly like huge about when in like 2016, like it was blowing up makeup YouTube, and it was making so much money, the makeup industry. And of course I hopped on that, and I felt like on the weekends because I would not do this for school, and I would do it for drill team, but that's it. But I felt like on the weekends when we would just go out to Walmart just for grocery shopping, I finally felt like myself, and I felt like I belonged with something, and it was the makeup. It really was. And I think once I met Ellie, I'm not going to say I stopped wearing makeup for him, but I didn't feel a need to anymore. I never wore makeup for any man, let me put it that way. Because a lot of people will say, oh, you're wearing makeup or you're dressing the way you do for the man. Nope, never did. Never me. I dress for me. Sometimes we'll go out to Walmart and I'll be in a dress and cute little shoes and my hair will be nice, and we're just going to Walmart to grocery shop for a little bit. So there are some days I just like to dress up.
It's the days you're feeling artistic.
Artistic. And I don't even, a lot of times, I don't wear makeup out anymore, really. We went on a date to Cheesecake Factory. Mind you, that I ended up, I can't, and I'm so sad. I can't, they don't even know what I'm trying to say. I can't eat what I got at Cheesecake Factory anymore because, well, it came up again later because I ate way too much. And so I definitely cannot eat. It's like the chicken Romano, isn't it? And it's so good.
Uh-huh.
But I can't eat it anymore because I definitely upchucked it.
Do you think there's anybody from either Florida or Buffalo, New York over there?
Why?
Because that's the game right now. Is the Bills playing the Bucks?
Hey.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was asking him a question. Not many get gussied up for the animals. That's what it is. I've wondered if I go outside and do crazy makeup, like make it look like totally transformed, if the animals would recognize me. They would recognize my smell, but you know, I wonder if they would look at me different. Once something has come out of your nose, it's a long time before you eat it again. Yep, I will not be eating chicken Romano from Cheesecake Factory. But my point about Cheesecake Factory was Cheesecake Factory is a nicer place. It's in the woodlands around here. So, you know, normally most people who go to Cheesecake Factory will dress up. Me and him showed up. I think I was wearing sweatpants, honestly. I had no makeup on. My hair looked about like this. And that's how we did Cheesecake Factory that day. And it was great until later. But, you know, you work with what you got. Okay, I think I've completed. Honestly, I'm going to tell y'all, I sat here and I was just. That's weird asking secrets on a live. Well, I was asking him about something. He said something about football and it reminded me of something, a personal family matter. And I just wanted to know right then because I'd forgotten to ask him. It's nothing crazy. Just something we're not going to talk about on the live for privacy of others. Who's winning the game, by the way?
Buffalo's winning 17-10.
What quarter? It just started.
It's the second quarter.
Who do you think will win? Who's playing?
The Bills and the Bucks.
Oh.
Probably Buffalo.
I saw a really cool TikTok. You know how AI is kind of taking over right now? Like a lot of people are using AI to like generate stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody.
NFL stadiums like on.
Did you see that?
In the ocean and stuff.
Wasn't it awesome?
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was so cool. I didn't care for the Chiefs stadium. The Jets stadium was awesome because it was like on the water with the Jets. I thought that one was so cool.
I didn't pay super close attention to detail, but it was cool.
You don't have a TikTok. So how did you see it?
It's just on Instagram and all the little
Reels.
Screenshots.
Or it's IGTV, isn't it?
Or it's just a little screenshot. That's all it was. That's all I thought it was at least.
Okay, y'all. I've been fluffering around with all this eyeshadow, dreading to put this silver shade on my eye. I just gotta do it. I just have to do it. And if it looks bad, you know what? We will make it work. Ricardo, your chickens like French fries. I can't even get Hey to eat vegetables, which are great for their diet. I've tried to put cucumbers out there. I've tried to do watermelon. I think I tried to do a lot of different fruits and frozen stuff when it was really hot outside, and he wanted nothing to do with it. And because of that, he taught the other hens inside that they don't need to like that either. Oh, this looks so wild. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Morphe normally does really, really good shadows. So this is a really good shadow, but maybe it's the color and the reflect that's throwing me off a little bit. When I look in the mirror, it looks like I'm going to have to give y'all like good lighting It sounds like somebody's beating on the door.
I don't see anybody out there.
It's just a cat. Cats make a lot of noise. Teresa, we need to get you Jack in the Box somehow. We need to get you like a fresh Jack in the Box. And you know what? I tried their shake, their vanilla shake for the first time last night. And I don't know if it was just my sad, anxious brain that was really happy about it. But it was so good. And then Ellie almost drove off without our food. And the drive-thru lady, she literally goes, "Where are you going?" It's like, really, where are you going? Now, see, every time we get on a live, somebody brings up Jack in the Box, whether it's me or Ricardo. Somebody brings up Jack in the Box, and now I want Jack in the Box. How about Culver's? Teresa, do you have a Culver's? I used to think it was called Culver's. We had that for lunch today. That was my after the doctor treat because I'm like a dog and I need a treat. No, like a child. Like I would have put the silver on first, then blended the brown down. I like to do a half cut crease. I like to cut the crease and then I go back in and blend the brown down. It helps me create the shape on my eye. And this is just what I found has worked from my eye. You do have a Culver's, Teresa? How do we feel about Long John Silver's? How do we feel about that?
Long John Silver's.
But we do not like Captain D's. The strawberry filled salad. I've only gotten from I've gotten their burgers. I get their cheese curds, or I'll get their chicken strips. That's what I get from Culver's. And I've had their custard, and it does not hurt my lactose intolerant belly. Except, here's the thing. I will never go to Culver's again for, what is it? A mint, like ice cream custard kind of thing, because it's not actually mint. It's like a mint sauce mixed into the custard, which really... Teresa loves Long John Silver's. I'm so... You know what? Y'all made me question your sanity when you said you like pineapple on pizza and such like that. But y'all are redeeming yourselves right now by saying you like Long John Silver's. And Texas Roadhouse rolls. Oh my gosh, when I close my eye, it looks like it's still open. Doesn't this look crazy? It looks like my eye is still open. Come look in the camera. Okay, ready? So this is my eye open.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't it look like it's still...
Not really.
It does. It does to me. It looks...
I like the color. I think I made a
you?
good choice.
I don't know if you've made a good choice yet. I still have some blending to do. I have to... The thing is blending over the silver is what scares me. Doesn't look that bad. Pineapple is excellent on pizza. Guys. The pineapple on pizza movement is not it. I do not get it. I will have grilled pineapple on a burger. That is phenomenal. But I cannot do it on pizza. But then again, I'm the person that will just get a cheese pizza with onion on it. And I'm done with my pizza then. But I also put ranch on my pizza and fold it like a taco. So, you know, pineapple is great on pizza with bacon and ham. Whoa, Teresa's got the caps out. Y'all, I feel like I'm on the wrong side of this argument, but I do not like ham or pineapple. I love pineapple, but not on pizza. And I don't like ham in general. So you know that my only option is really like turkey on Thanksgiving and like Christmas and all that. Oh my gosh. Have y'all had pineapple on a burger before? There's this burger place in College Station. I cannot remember what it's called. It's Carter's Burger, I think. And I think it's like a little sister of the place called Texas Burger. And they do this thing called a scary burger. And it's got jalapenos and grilled pineapple on it. Chicken bacon ranch pizza. I like a chicken bacon ranch sandwich from Subway, but I kind of refuse to get Subway now because I'm on a Jersey Mike's trend. I want Jersey Mike's, and it is definitely closing.
Again, I like Jersey Mike's.
We didn't end up you say again like we ended up at Jersey Mike's. I said I wanted Jersey Mike's, and then we ended up at Mod Pizza and Whataburger. I'm so indecisive. I'll tell him, yeah, this is what I want. And then mid on the way there, I'm like, yeah, no, this is not what I want anymore. We need to go somewhere else. Okay. This is the part where I concentrate, and I just stuck this brush in my eyeball. Ow! Oh my goodness. Have you seen Kim's tiny goats? Did Kim get new goats?
I don't know. I've been so busy. I haven't really looked at a lot of what's going on. Did you lose her page, her chat with Gigi page?
I don't. Well, okay. So I got a friend request earlier from Brenda Morrow, and it had a picture of G and Pop, but I don't think that was actually her because I looked at like who our mutual friends were, and it wasn't anybody like that. We didn't have. I looked at who her friends were, and it wasn't anybody I recognized. Like family members.
Did she get hacked, or did she just?
She got hacked,
or did somebody impersonating her? There's a big difference between that.
No, she got hacked, but I don't know. I don't know the logistics of her page. I don't know if you know how you have your personal page, and then on Facebook you have your you have your actual page.
Yeah.
You have your business page and then your personal.
Yeah.
I don't know if she did on her personal. Can y'all tell me, does she have like a personal page, or does she have like I have my Megan Deluche?
She has a business page. I made it for her.
Oh, she has a
yeah.
She lost her actual business page.
I don't know what she lost. I don't. That's why I'm asking. Did she get hacked, or is she being impersonated? Because there's a big difference. I could go in and try to impersonate Patrick Mahomes.
No, it's not. It's not impersonating. It's hacked.
And so, which one?
I think your dad did a live on it today, but we were busy today, so we haven't really talked to anybody.
Yeah.
Your dad said lost is what somebody just told me. Yeah, once things get hacked, it's really hard to get back. And what sucks about that, too, is a lot of times a lot of us will, like, film our videos, edit, and then post it, and then we delete. And so we no longer have that footage unless you have it on a hard drive somewhere. But then if somebody hacks it and just starts deleting your stuff, you don't have that stuff that you can re-upload. I'm going to just put this out there. Hackers and scammers. Make my blood boil, because it's not fair for you just to steal somebody's hard work. I can't talk about it or I'm going to get fired up. Yes, I could get fired up on Gigi's behalf, but I'm trying not to. They took her page from her completely, and she probably can't get back in it. That is awful. I don't have anything nice to say, and my mama said, this person said, I thought if you were hacked, you change your password. Okay, but here's what happens. If somebody hacked her account and then deleted all her stuff, you can't recover that. Once you delete it, it's gone. And if they delete, your dad said they took some of her money. So that means if she was monetized on Facebook, somehow they changed her payment account. That's awful. We might need to like go check on her tomorrow. Like,
She's probably awake right now. Here you go.
well, I was gonna say, because what if they were able? Because think about it, on your business page, because I'm able to be monetized on Facebook, so I'm going through. Yeah, they got into her PayPal. So good. Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Let me message Gina right now and see what's going on.
Good for her that she. Okay, so here's the thing. When you get paid on Facebook, there's like 3 ways you can do it. You can have your payment go to your debit card or your credit card. No, 2 ways. Sorry. You can have it go into a bank account, or you can have it go to PayPal. I prefer to have mine go to my bank account because if anything happens, like I can recover that. I didn't know it was that bad. I thought somebody had just hacked. I didn't know that they like took it away from her and she's not able to get it back. That is awful. I'm going to say it, and this is all I'm going to say on it, but scum of the earth to do that. Scum of the earth. People who have nothing better to do than make other people's lives miserable. I would rather somebody get into my PayPal, though, than get into my bank account.
She just said, good, baby. Love you. So that's a good sign, I guess.
Well, what did you say?
I said, hey, Gigi, how are you?
I would have said, I heard about something like, how are you doing? I heard about your Facebook. Is there anything like we can do to help?
I'll send that next.
But he's very vague. I'm hoping she'll make an account on YouTube. I feel awful for her. That's so sad. And I know she puts a lot of hard work into her videos. Anybody who makes videos tends to put a lot of heart and soul into it because you're showing your life and talking about your life. And then somebody just decides one day that they're going to take it away. I'm telling you, I would go to war for the people that I love. If somebody could tell me who this hacker was, I might be ending up in orange.
No.
His reaction, he was listening. I'm telling you, I will volunteer myself. You know how they got her? No. That's awful. They exploited. So if this is correct, I haven't watched.
Before you say anything, be careful. We don't need little boy Blue to have a convict for a mother.
Somebody said they got her by sending her like a link to click on it, and I think she thought it was her brother. And so she clicked the link, and when you click the link.
Yeah.
And that's how they take advantage of people that don't. I'm not being mean here.
Well, they're not the most tech savvy. We'll keep it that way. Because they can't. It takes like someone in the government to basically, or like somebody with a bunch of technology to just basically sneak into your stuff. But ordinary people that try to hack, they can only get in if you give them a way in, if you give them a portal, if you will. And
yeah, so if somebody ever sends you a link and you don't know who it is, and this is coming from somebody that's gotten scammed as well, just and that's not fair for them to exploit. Like I said, scum of the earth. Why am I putting more bronzer on? I got worked up, and that's what I decided to do. No, I'm telling you, I had to. There was somebody, I'm not going to say her name. She's not on here, though. She told me she knew the name of the lady in Virginia, and I had to tell her, do not tell me the name, because I do not need to. I would never hurt anybody, okay? And I try to lead by example, be a good person. But man, when you steal happiness away from somebody who could be somebody who is so vulnerable and is just trying to do their best and be happy, that really grinds my gears. I feel really sad for G. That's really awful. How are you guys over that? Over what? The person from Virginia? The one thing I have to I think kind of what you got to realize is people do mean things to get attention. And so that's why I've tried not to bring as much attention to that specific incident. That's something I've definitely learned from Ellie. I kind of take, whenever we have an issue, I kind of let him take the lead with that. If it's directly with us, or we'll like let Lester and Jamie take the lead if they want to talk about it. But
yeah, she just texted me. She confirmed this what you're saying basically about her brother and whatnot.
tell her I feel so sorry for her. Like, I'm angry for her, and I want to go to war for her. I'm not going to go prison orange. That would only happen if I wasn't on my antidepressants. And it was confirmed at the doctor today not to quit your antidepressants cold turkey. Ellie can verify that conversation did happen. Not that I ever would, but we did confirm that. And she said, no, that's a horrible idea. She said, never do that. Never do that. Also, if somebody ever says they've like stolen your phone, or they've stolen your information on their phone and they jailbreak or something like that, don't do what they say, because they can't do anything. They really can't do anything. Also, if somebody calls you and asks, is this so-and-so? Do not say yes. I don't care if it's a real person, whoever it is, do not say yes. Say this is him or this is her, or correct, this is, like, I would answer if somebody said, is this Megan? I'd say, correct, this is Megan. Don't say yes, because they'll record your voice and use it for stuff. And it's sad that I have to sit here and say that, but that's actually something you told me.
What?
Don't say yes if...
Yeah, I seen that in a video, because they're like, well, I mean, they could just have a little recorder next to
of
the
you
phone,
saying yes.
Then there's an audio file out there of you saying that.
And you could say yes, excuse me, to anything.
Every time I answer the phone and it's unknown, I go, hello, in like a totally different accent. It's not my own. And then
if he knows it's a scammer, don't you give... He gives fake names. He does that at the drive-thru. I don't know why he does that. He'll tell them...
This is funny.
He go through the drive-thru. This is Jack.
No, I do weird names. I do like Charizard, or I think
what was the last one that the guy actually sat there and was like, is that your name?
I don't remember.
We were in Chick-fil-A.
There was Wesker one time. I remember I was trying to...
Wesker, that's what it was.
Well, I was trying to say Charizard and then like Chad, and I got like tons. I ended up saying Chard.
Chard, he did. It was Chard. It was Chard.
C-H-A-R-D. Chard.
And the guy was like, Chard? Because normally if we go through a drive-thru, I just say it as quick as I can, as I tell him, say Megan, put the name as Megan. But if he's processing, especially at Chick-fil-A, and I'm not answering, like if there's a place where he knows my order, we get Chard, and then we get weird looks. And that's... Oh, that's clumpy. I feel so bad for her. That is so awful. People are so horrible. Think that they can just do whatever they want. And sadly, they get away with it. Oh, yeah, they'll also say, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And say, that's when you should say, I cannot, or...
I wouldn't even say that. I would go,
You sounded like Annie or Ernie.
I've been getting better at my noises in person. My noises.
That was so good. Can you play this one more time? He sounds like Annie and Ernie. That's so good. Okay, how do you feel about my eyes? My eyes are done.
I like them.
That took him a second.
No, because I was thinking about something else funny. I would say.
It actually, okay.
I really do like.
You picked.
That color.
It is
I love that.
Really
color.
pretty. I'm gonna have to. It makes my eyes so blue on camera. I know back here it looks a little weird, but holy cow, like, he did that. Maybe I should trust him more often when it comes to makeup.
I'm a professional, Leslie.
Amateur at best.
Nope.
You put mascara on my eyebrows one time when I let you do my makeup, and you gave me a unibrow.
Because I was trying to do it bad.
And you used lipstick as a blush. So
I was trying to do it bad.
And you would have put lipstick on my eyeball too if I didn't stop you, because I didn't want to get an eye infection. Bridget just said that you need to try to talk to the baby like that.
Oh my goodness, it's a brilliant idea.
I know. Dang it.
We can tame it. We can take it away from Annie. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. But we do want it to let us touch it more. Because the baby actually wants to be touched, but then
the baby does want to be touched. That's the crazy thing.
Annie doesn't want us touching it, so as soon as she sees us getting close, she runs off, and the baby follows her.
She makes a noise and runs off, and the baby follows because that's what the baby does. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna use this new pencil I got. This is the ColourPop Lippy pencil in the shade Bet. I'm going to throw this box at you, and I want you to read what the shade is on the bottom.
BFF.
I said the shade was Bet.
Bet?
That is what I read. Oh, Lord. Bet. Okay, I'm going to use my phone to do my... Who just texted me? Aw, guess who just texted me, guys? Marie from Random Monkey Farms. And I text her back and said, I'm on a live and I was just singing your praises to my viewers. I was telling them about the emu. Sorry, that's texting Marie. What you said, is it Eileen? Is that how you say it? I agree. Hold on. I'm going to do my lipstick with my phone real quick because I can see you better. Oh, that tickles. Oh, it's not sharp, but okay. I can't see what I'm doing. Why am I forgetting how to do my makeup? Wait, did you message her? How did you message her?
Who, G?
Yeah.
Texted her.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know why you would have Facebook messaged her. I just
can only be talking to.
Is she still causing issues? No, I don't. I mean, I haven't heard anything.
You can only cry wolf once, and so you won't be taken seriously a second time.
Unless a different cop comes in, does the report.
We can cite the previous time.
Yeah, I mean, we're not in the wrong.
Soon somebody else will have police showing up at their door.
They'll get fined. She would get fined.
They get too many. They cry wolf too many times. They'll have police at their door.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So I've got the lip on. Turns out this shade.
Was somebody that genuinely was concerned for the animals?
Do I think she was genuinely concerned for the animals?
Yeah, like obviously irrationally, but it could be genuinely concerned. Like if you think that.
Well, she genuinely doesn't like you, so.
How do you know that?
Because the attack was at you. The whole reason she did it is because you don't take care of the animals because you play video games all day and sleep all day.
Oh. Sounds a little biased, I guess.
Now do you see why I was so angry?
Yeah.
I was livid. The shade looks brown, but I just put it on my hand and it looks a little more red. And so I don't want to mess up my lipstick. I have another lip shade, but
Blake just said that Ellie's not on the mic because his girl's streaming. Is the term that's gamer terminology? Because he sounds like some sort of Fortnite stream or something.
you can go on the mic if you want.
No,
I
I'm
don't
gonna be
care.
too loud, and then
I'm glad you recognized that.
no, I want them to be able to hear you and stuff, and I want to be able to chime in and stuff. I hang out with these guys all the time.
So weird, Ellie's girl.
That's what.
I know that's what they say. It's just so weird to me. Ellie's girl streaming my butt. I'll be done soon.
No.
I'm hungry.
All right. So,
Okay, we're going with a full brown lipstick. This could be really good or really bad. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's pretty. What if I told you I was the master? I can't sing, can I? I can't sing. I'll get copyrighted, won't I? Taylor Swift will copyright me.
just do like the.
What is this?
Basically.
Oh, this is a matte lipstick. This is gonna. I can't even.
Here's what you do. So instead of singing like the exact lyrics, just kind of change them up a little bit. So you could say like, yours truly causes issues. It's a fact. Do you know what song I'm trying to sing similarly to?
Oh, they
Yeah.
say I did something.
No.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah?
No, and it starts with an A.
Oh! Rooting for the anti-hero.
Yeah.
Your buddies are going to have to listen to me play Taylor Swift after this because now I really need to listen to those songs. Poor Ellie, I've turned him into a full Swiftie. He has to listen to the same 5 Taylor Swift songs every time we get in the car. He told me today, he goes, I think I'm going to start to memorize these songs.
I said they're getting stuck in my head already.
Uh-huh. I was like, perfect. That's what I wanted. Everybody's saying, now it's time to go out. Go out where? Where am I going to go? My socialization is with animals most days. I don't know how to socialize with people. Somebody asked me how I was doing today, and I kind of just looked at her. The nurse asked me how I was doing, and I looked at her and didn't say anything. Somebody said good morning to me, and I didn't even process it, and it was she probably thought I was being rude, but I didn't, because the animals don't talk back. All right. I feel like this looks really good.
It does. It looks adorable, though.
I might have to okay.
Change your opinion on that silver color?
I'll tell you what I don't like. I do not like that I'm having to look at myself in the phone because it's different lighting. So I don't love the lipstick color. I'm not a dark lipstick kind of person. I don't like that there's no makeup on my nose right now because I rubbed it all off on accident. But let's see how close I can get to my face. Maybe what if I up the lighting on my computer? Maybe then I can see better. Let's see. I feel like you can't really tell because the lighting is a little bit weird. Is there any way I can change the lighting? Let's see. What if I change? Okay, hold on, y'all. We're going to try something. Oh, it's just so weird. What if I do a blur? Ew. Oh, no. I was just trying to add some backgrounds. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Stream quality. Huh. Well, I found out how to do. Oh, you said you like my freckles and now they're all covered. Yeah, I went a little heavy-handed on the foundation. You can still like in person, you can still see them. You can't right now because like I said, I hate doing lives on my computer because on my computer the lighting is just different. Like this isn't a lighting issue with in here. I mean, yes, but not fully, because if I look here on my phone, I look normal. I feel like I look normal and the lighting's right. So, that's where we're at. But yeah. Whew. Darken your eyebrows a little bit. I don't touch my eyebrows because I just don't. Now, I know my eyebrows are a lighter color than my hair because my hair is Ricardo. You're going to cause some problems. He's trying to convince me to go to Jack in the Box. It's 9:00. We realistically cannot go to Jack in the Box right now. Ellie just looked over at me like I'm crazy. I'm always down for a Jack in the Box. Hold on. I'm going to find my lip combo for you, Carrie. Just give me a second. So first I have this lip liner. It turned out to be a little more pink than intended, but it looks pink on camera, but in real life it doesn't look pink. It is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF. And then on top of that I put, well, I had it, but now I don't know where I put it. I want to make sure I say the right shade. I know what it looks like, but I cannot find it. The lip gloss I'm wearing is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and then I put it on my hand and tap it on, because if you just smudge it on, you get like big old globulets of glitter, and it just looks weird. I'm looking for the lip. Oh, it was right here in front of my face. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Matte Lipstick, and let me tell you, it is matte. As soon as I put it on, it dried. The only friction I have on my, or no, the only slip I have on my lip is from the lip gloss. But this is in the shade Dolce K. It is very dark in person, but I'm also very, 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 very pale. So do with that what you will. But the Kylie Cosmetic lipsticks are, they're not lipsticks. I cannot say they're lipsticks. They are liquid lips. So this is what they look like. It's a lot of people, this is kind of a newer age, younger generation makeup thing, is to use liquid lips. And they're not as hydrating as a lipstick are. And they will get into the cracks of your lips, but they last longer. And a lot of times they dry down and don't transfer like a lipstick will. I prefer liquid lipsticks. I have some of these lip balms that honestly, I need to throw it away because they're old and I've had them for a while. But these are the only like kind of lipsticks I have, and they're a balm at best. So yeah. But y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. I had fun. I've got pretty much, what would you say, a whole bunch of paint on my face at this point. Like concrete that I have to go scrub off my face.
You drew all over your head, Lovey.
Huh?
I said you drew all over
I
your
drew
head.
all over my face. Yeah. So I'm going to go.
Are you saying your outro, Lovey?
I was trying, and I started thinking about something.
What's that?
Food.
Food?
I was thinking about Jack in the Box.
Oh, Lovey, we can really, if you really want to go get it.
I really don't want to go outside. I don't want to get in the car. But I really want Jack in the Box. Shame on you, Ricardo, for making me want Jack in the Box every time I go live. I had it last night. And see, it seems like Ricardo's dipped, and now I'm left with the Jack in the Box craving. Somebody said, let your hair down and take pictures with Ellie. Let me tell you this. Let me take down my hair for you. It is one big rat's nest right now. This is what my...
Oh my goodness.
I haven't washed my hair in like 2 days, and it's in a bun. Let me see if I can oh, look at this rat's nest.
so crazy about
Oh my gosh. I think I could kind of make it work, maybe. I mean, how do we feel about this? I feel like this is still a bit.
It looks beautiful.
He likes it, but I definitely, there's so much wrong with it. And look, you can see all of that light brown that needs colored. So, unfortunately, we are going to go back up in the bun. And well, you know what? Maybe I'll wash it tonight. Maybe I'll wash it tomorrow. Or maybe I won't wash it for a couple more days. Who knows? Because when I throw it up in a bun, I feel like I look like a completely different person with my hair up. I do prefer my hair up, especially when I have makeup on. And my hair is so curly, it gets so tangly. Man, I want Jack in the Box now. Okay, you know what? Y'all are here saying that natural curls are a blessing. I think that I love my curls, okay? I think that you are saying natural curls are a blessing because you've never had to do the maintenance of having naturally curly hair. Yes, when you have naturally curly hair, you can make, just about anything else happen, any other hairstyle happen. But the maintaining it is such a pain in the butt. Such a pain in the butt. And it's so heavy. It's so heavy. And it gets so tangly so easy. My hair looked great when it was done, y'all. My hair looked so rough. Y'all are so kind, but it looked so horrible. Don't be afraid to humble me a little bit. I know it looked bad. There hasn't been a brush in it I have no words anymore. I'm starting to forget things, and it's getting to that point of the night where I'm getting tired because my computer's on time. I thought it was like 10 o'clock. It's only 9 here. And I'm hungry. But the question is, what food do I have? Do I go for a snack?
We have plenty of snacks. I mean, that's the whole point of us stockpiling up today was for,
If Jack in the Box wasn't so far away. Everybody's saying Jack. All right, y'all. I'm going to go find something to eat. I don't think it's going to be Jack in the Box, so I'm kind of craving hot chips and, snacky foods. But, we have dino nuggets.
We do. We have the dino nuggies. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I've never seen him so excited about freezer food.
You never seen me so excited?
About freezer food.
I love
those dino nuggets.
You know what I love, though? There's these, corn dogs, but the bread is that of a pancake.
I know, I ate them all.
You ate them all?
Yeah, you hadn't been eating them, and you gave them to me, and...
it's true. You know what? That's true.
You hadn't been eating them. And you know what? I got them for you at the store after you said, no, put those back. I'm not going to eat those.
Yeah, so the fact that I had any was due to you, and you're right.
I had so many of them.
I'll get more. I guess I had forgotten about them because sometimes I just forget about what we have.
Well, I took them out of the box too, to be fair, to make more room in the freezer. They're little Jimmy Dean's corn dogs, but it's breakfast edition. So it's the sausage with the pancake around it. And I'm not a sausage person, but I'm not a breakfast sausage person. But that was so good. And I eat them separately. I eat the sausage and then I eat the pancake. And you know what? You know what I want? What? I want that strawberry and cream fruit bar that I cannot find. The fruit ice cream bar. I'm so upset about it. I'm going to send everybody in my family on what will you call it? A goose chase. A wild goose chase to find them because we might have one more of those corn dogs. We also have some egg frittatas in the freezer. And we have one party pizza left. I think it's a cheese one. What else do we have? Dino nuggets. That's where we're going. We are like little kids here. We're going to go dino nuggets. I also have edible cookie dough. I have a chocolate pie. And what else did I get? I got something else. I got another ice cream. Oh, I got Klondike bars. When I tell you I wanted snacks, I also have some chocolate donuts from the bakery at Walmart. When I told y'all that I needed incentives to be able to get through the doctor's appointment today, am I a child? Yes, I know. I'm a child and I need some incentives to get me through the day. And it came with a lot of snacks. It also came with more milk, pop cereal, and hot chips, which is going to kill my tummy. But you know what? You gotta what do you gotta do? If you don't take the risk, you don't get the, I don't know what I'm saying.
You're so tired, love. It's been a very long day.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat some good food, wipe this off on my face, and I will catch y'all next time with another live.
All right, bye, guys. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night. We'll see y'all around.
That's my man.
Oh,
Nothing. I said that's my man.
oh.
Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm so sorry that I didn't make it last night, but I told you I would be here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Pop cereal, Rhonda. Best cereal ever. I'll change my mind on that in a week. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Bye, friends.